Ranger Kooky, and I'm here at the POW campsite. Hey Donnie, that means I'm in your back door. You gonna let me in? So I'm at the POW camp, right in Donnie's backyard. And this is another yell out for Danny and say, hey, I'm in your backyard, buddy. So I'm gonna take a look at the POW campsite. I wanted to camp over here. Oh, jeez, all these bumps. So I come out here to see what it's all about. You mentioned in one of my the comments about there's no firewood. I see plenty of firewood. You just have to come and get the stuff. So, but I'm here. Let's take a look. You know, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm not going to grab my bag. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find a place to camp. That's the first thing I'm going to be doing. All right, let's take a look at this. Look, I'm in your back door, Daddy. Or Donnie, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm very bad with names until I really hear how you say your name. But look, we're here at the POW camp. What I'm going to do, I'm going to find me a good shady parking space. I see somebody out here. Alright, I'm going to park right over here. And I'm going to survey the land. There's a lot of firewood out here. You know what, I'm going to go over here. Let's go over here. Let's take a look at the campsite and the pretty pond down there. And they say got alligators in here. That sign's been up here for almost 4 years. They're nuts. All right, this is a good spot right here in the shade. Now, usually when I go find a camping spot or a new area, me and my friend usually go down every road, every little trail, and find a good camping space. And this video is going to be called, What's in Your Bag? So I'm going to make a video after this one. This is just a yell out to Danny saying, hey, I'm here in your backyard. Thank you for showing me your videos that I know where you're located at, kinda. I don't know where you live. I don't want to know, unless you want to tell me. That's on you. But I'm out here to inspect the camping site. I don't know if I'm going to stay here, but I am going to open my bag and call it What's in Your Bag? So I'm going to show you everything. What's in my bag, how I use my stuff in my bag, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'm going to do a survey. I know for a fact I can go in those woods right there and I'll find a bayou or a creek that goes back to the road. So if I go into these woods, I know how to get out. If I take that way and went left, I will find a road. Now I already know if I went this way, I'll find a highway. So I will not get lost in these woods unless I went that way really far. And instead of going this way to hit the road, there's a road goes back that way and it goes into a dead end. A lot of people camp there. So if I do go into those woods, I will find my way out this baby without a compass, without any type of lights, well, maybe a light source. But if they have a trail, I'll find my way around. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and lock my door, and I'm gonna do a survey of this place to see where I'm gonna open my bags and what I'm gonna do, and show you what's in my bags. The next video is called "What's in Your Bag?" And I hope everybody take my video and do the same, because I want to make a playlist for everybody to put what's in your bag and show me what's in your bag and how you use everything. That'd be so awesome to see, because you learn from everybody else's. Hey, look, he has that. Why he has that? What he's gonna do with that? That's junk. But if he can show you, hey, this piece of junk is a life-saving tool, or hey, look how easy my life is out here in the middle of nowhere. So I'm gonna lock my door, and my car was shaking on the way here. So I'm gonna lock my door, throw away the key, and I'm gonna do a surveillance of this area and find out where I'm gonna open my bags up. Just show you what's in my bag. And like I said, I will not get lost if I walk into any of these woods in this area unless I walk that way. I will probably get lost because I will never find my way. But knowing where I'm at, and I always do a search about this place or places before I go somewhere, and make sure I know the whole area before I just walk into some woods. Knowing the know is the best thing. All right, check my next video. Right now I'm going to finish doing surveillance to find out where I'm going to go camping at, if I do camp here for one night, because I got somebody wanting to go treasure hunting in my area. So, knowing that, let's go ahead and put you on my head. Or get your ass in here. Yeah, get your ass in here. Right, I said ass. And put you on my head. And don't forget, boys and girls, to take your seasick pills, because you will throw up. Alright. Where do I want to camp at in this location? Where do I want to park my car for an overnight stay? Because Danny said nothing. I don't know about this place. If it's a bad area to come here and camp at night, and a bunch of little kids come out here to aggravate me, or trying to start stuff, I want to know before I camp here. That's the reason why I'm taking a very high chance of camping here, because I don't want my car to be messed with just like everybody else. So if I do an open bag, what's in your bag video, I just want to do it for just this night and park in a certain spot. Alright, let's take a look. Let's walk around the POW camp. They said they got alligators in here. That sign been up there for like 10 years. Now, if I do anything, I'm gonna go in the thick woods. Ah, found the trail. Alright, let's see if my camera is in the right angle. That looks interesting. Shade. I can pop my car right down here. No one see it. Oh, look at that. Boy, that's some interesting area. I won't camp down there. Flood zone. That damn breaks. Oh, that's the end of you. Alright. Yeah, this is probably where I'll go, because it's closer to my car. I can park my car right there. And I can come over here in this high part. It's higher than the water. That's a good idea. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. As long as I'm higher than that water, I'm good. I'm not going to camp down there Good day in hell. Alright, look. Look at this. Here's a survival tip. Look at this aluminum foil. Now, if you do get stranded somewhere and you can find a chip bag with the silver on the back, you can put this in a tree. You can also use it as a marker. You can put it in a tree or try to wave planes. Very, very rare, but you can put this in trees showing people, hey, I need help and assistance. This aluminum foil reflect. So that's a good tip. Remember that. You find an old garbage bag, you can use that old chip bag. Turn it inside out and you got the silver lining. The silver lining can be used as a reflection to planes. Here! Oh, over here! You try to reflect the sun to the plane. And always remember, if the plane is like right here, take your hand and do this. When you do that, that means you're in sight with the plane. And that's all you have to do is direct the sun with the plane. So you have to fold it about right here. The sun's about right there. And plane. So make a little square. See the plane in the square. Then reflect the light from the sun to the plane. That's a safety tip and a good idea. If you could find one of these and you're in a dire situation and you need help, this aluminum foil, you can put that down there. I will see this aluminum foil if I was a rescue person. So if you do carry some food with you, carry chip bags. The chip bags can be used as a survival gear. You can always put this, fold this up, wash it out, put it away, and when you ever need this for an emergency situation, bam, you have aluminum foil, reflects, and it's durable. You reflect the sun, see how it is reflecting now? So it's reflecting. So there's a safety tip for y'all people. There's my bushwhackers. And I found it on the ground. I should pick it up anyway. I'm gonna pick this up and put it in my pocket because it's trash and I hate litter bugs. And since I picked it up, it's now my trash. So I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I might have to use it. All right, boy, it's nice down there, but I love the camp down there. But what's the risk of that dam breaking? It's dark too. I like a dark, cozy area. Alright, let's take a look. What the hell? Let's go for a walk. Let's see. First, I'm going to see if I can find a good area for me to camp in. I see a couple spots I can put my hammock. And Donnie, this is also a video for you. What's in my bag and how I use every part of my bag and everything's in it. Gotta use it. I'm going to show you how I use it. I'm going to show you everything in my bag. So Donnie, this is for you since you have become a hammock lover like I have. I'm going to show you everything I have seen that is great to have. You don't have to follow my instructions. Remember, it's my opinion, and my opinion do not count. Just like everybody else's opinions, they don't count, but I do watch and I do learn from other people. I want to say thank you for all those people who show me their videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for saying some shit. I'm sorry. Saying something in my videos. Look, aluminum can. Aluminum can can be used as a crawfish trap. If you're in a dire need, a crawfish, one of these can be used as a crawfish trap. You throw a little bait in there, open this hole a little bit bigger, and basically a crawfish will get in there, and you can't get out. And that's all you do is take your knife, open it up after you look to see, you tie a rope here, throw it in the water, crawfish will go in there, pull it out, see if you got crawfish. You can poke holes in it so the bait will be smelly, and the crawfish will go in there and get trapped. Pull it out, open it up, and take the crawfish out, and you go fishing, and you'll catch food. And if you can't catch a fish, you can eat your crawfish. That's if you can catch enough crawfish. This is my trash. I'm going to put this right here, since I picked it up, it's my trash. We'll put it right here. When I come back this way, I'll grab it. And that's a good idea for this too. I'll grab it. It's my trash. I picked it up. Alright, now, here's another thing. Oh, look, a styrofoam cup. Another survival too. Well, this one's not survivable. This is way past due. But if you can find a new cup, you can use this as a drinking vessel after you clean it out, of course. And if you can't clean it out, get hot water, sterilize this cup, and you can use this cup as a drinking cup. See, trash, I'll take trash and make survival out of it. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just showing you what I know and what I was taught and what I read in magazines when I was a kid and growing up. I always wanted to put this in effect and do it and work with it. All right, take a look. Make sure you're still on. That's all me's doing. Yeah, I left the kit down there. Alright, I see something down there. What is that? There's a white thing, a black thing. I don't know what the hell that thing is. It's Bigfoot! Okay, it's... Alright, look, that's waterway. You can tell by the leaves. See the leaves back there? How brown it is and white? That means water comes over this and goes down. Not a good spot to camp. There's some water flow too. I don't think I'll camp over there. Like I said, it's too far from my car. I don't know what kind of people I'm going to have out here during the night if I do camp. So, iffy. Alright, look. Another item that you can use. This can be used as a cork. What you do, you take your fishing string or rope that you got with you. If you don't have fishing string, I usually carry a spool catfish rope. And I'll go 1. Alright, here's another survival tip when you're out in the woods. Pine needles. You can eat the bark for headaches. You can boil the pine needles for a tea, which will give you vitamins E or C. One of them vitamins. But if you take these pine needles off this branch right here, and you boil them, you will get a nice tea with vitamins. That's what you need to survive, if you can boil water. And the bark, I heard you, if you chew the bark, you get rid of your headaches. Alright, we'll see about the next tip of the week. Look at this view. Good camping sites. I feel like going down there. It's really hot up here. Alright, look right there. You see a shiny part. Like somebody put some aluminum foil up there in that tree. But you can see right there. Aluminum foil. Yep, there it is. See it? I didn't put that there. Somebody else did. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a balloon. But this to show you that aluminum foil, that aluminum can be used as a marker. Look, see? That's a balloon. Like I said, you will find trash everywhere in the world. And that's a balloon. See it? Bam, 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 bam. I just want to show you some other stuff. I'm ready to put my my equipment up and show you, but I want to show you the wick and see how well it's working. We'll add some more water to it. This is another bottle I found. It's pretty good because it has a good big opening on top. So that'd be a good bottle to use to collect water, if you find one. Remember, people throw trash everywhere. I found that way over there. So I'm going to move my car in better shade. Then I'm going to put my equipment up and start my new video, What's in My Bag? And you'll see what's in my bag and how I use it, and how I can move or change or put it the way I need for certain seasons. Alright, tune in to the next video, or next shot. Next shot. Alright, I've moved my car and I'm ready to make my video, What's in Your Bag? Before I do, I want to show you the wick. Remember earlier I put a cup and I put some dirty ass water and I put a wick. And it goes down, and look here. Look how clean that water is. Now, I still recommend you boil that water, but it's clean water. It went through a filter system. It won't be the greatest filter system, but hey, what's the chances of taking this water and drinking it? Well, boiling it first. This is called the wick. So always carry a towel with you if you're one of them bushcrafters that into survival, and show people the wick. I hope you enjoy my shout out to Danny. I'm at your back door. I'm in your neighborhood, or you're in your backyard. So Danny, I'm in your backyard, my friend. I like to see you come out here with me, or in your camp spot, because I don't like this area. So that's a shout out to Danny, and I'm gonna make another shout out to my friend that subscribed to me, Tim. Thank you for your comment. I forgot the other guy. I think he's up north. He's in Louisiana. I want to make a shout out to him. I'll find your name and say your name. So this ends up my video to shout out to Danny, or Donnie. Sorry for your name. And just to say, I'm at your back door. Now, my next video is What's in Your Bag? I want you to also do maybe a test like I showed you, and see how well you can perform. Just going out and find some trash or whatever, and see if you can perform something like this. Once it starts, it's over with. It's just drip, 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 drip. Try to see if you can make something out of trash, or make something like I have created, and see if you can filter out some water. Try it out. It's an experiment. It's a challenge. Danny, that's my challenge to you. I hope you challenge me to a challenge. I want you to go out and find some trash and do the same thing I have done, and see if it works out for you. Remember, don't drink it until you boil it. Alright, next video, What's in Your Bag? Tune in. Alright, I'm Ranger Kooky. This is the end of this video, so long. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like almost 15 feet deep. Then tie that to this and make a hook. If you can't make a hook, find a hook. If you didn't bring no hook, make a hook out of wood. There's a bunch of ways you can make hooks. And tie that to the water, put your bait on, and throw it out into the water. And this will be your cork into the water, and we'll catch fish. So there's another tip for you. Like I said, I could take trash and make a trap out of it. Alright, for example, look at this. First time dropping that, pick it up on my way out. Look at all the little bait fish in here. They got trapped. So you can close this off, catch those little minnows, use it as bait, throw it out, bait. Hope you catch something. Alright, look, there's a sandal. Alright, now, instant knee pad. You need to kneel down to start your fire. You don't want to ruin your pants. Just like that. I have an instant knee pads This is also could be a crawfish trap, but you have to open a hole, tie a rope to it, throw it in the water. I'm got tired of picking up trash. There again, a beer can. Tie a rope to this, open this hole a bit bigger. Crawfish will go in there, poke holes in it, put your bait in it, and voila. All right, enough for that. Or you can tie a rope to that, throw it out as a cork. So many things you can do with trash. Sometimes people leave trash in their trails and all of a sudden you need that trash, you have it. Look, trash. Like I said, I can open that can open, make a reflector, also. I can use, there's another can, a bottle. I can sterilize water now with this bottle. Take it, put water in it, boil it, and I'm going to show you a neat trick. It's called the wick. I don't know if y'all ever heard about this item. It's called the wick, and I'm going to show you how to do the wick. And look at this. Like I said, you will find a fresh cup. Bam! Fresh cup. Oh, no. Not that fresh. Look at it. I'm going to show you how to use the wick by finding trash. Now, we need one more part. Two more parts of this to be the wick and trash part. Alright, there's a bottle. Alright, here's another bottle. Alright, let's do this. Since I'm picking up this trash, and I'm going to pick up that styrofoam, I'm going to show you the wick. I didn't even walk in the water? Oh no, I walked around. I'm like, damn. Alright, this is some fresh, cool water, but you still need to sterilize it. They got all kinds of bugs in this thing. Alright, need a cup of water and a wick. Let's go back to the car and grab that wick and walk away after we do the wick. I think there was two cars out here when I first came here. It was a red truck and a car. I don't know if the car left or I saw a car but not the truck. Alright, I'll show you how to do the wick. We'll come back to this and I'll show you what's going on. Basically, you really need two styrofoam cups to do the wick. Now, say we use this for a catfish or a drop line, throw it in the water, that'd be a cork. And this would be our wick. I'm going to show you how to get water. Alright, remember that survival thing I was telling you about the 10 bag challenge? Well, that's part of the 10 bag challenge. If you can find a towel, part of the wick. Alright, I'm going to pick up this trash since I touched it. And sometimes you're grateful that people throw their trash down when you're in the survival mode. Because people do throw their trash down. Now you need that aluminum can. You can open that can open, and that you got aluminum on the back like the silver, and you can use that as a reflector to catch people's eyes, say that person needs help. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to use the wick. Takes a while, but it's fast and easy, but you can get some good fresh water. Alright, first I'm going to dump all this since I touched it. Ah, see? Look, here's your wick. Somebody's sock. Yep, I'm picking up junk and trash because I hate litter bugs. But if I'm in a survival move, I have items now. Almost all these things I can survive with. If I need to survive, here it is. Here, oh, there's the other vehicle. Thought I saw two. All right. Okay, 2 cups. This one's no good because it got holes in it. Styrofoam. I mean, if I was in a survival need, I'll need it. All right, here's the wick. Now I usually use a clean towel, but you gotta wash your towel. I mean, I want to use a towel. I wonder if they're nosy. I'll cut the throat. Look, another plastic bottle you can use to survive if you have to. All right. Okay, see, in the survival, if you have a towel on you, this is a good item to have on you when you are anywheres. Why? Why a towel? I'm going to show you. Alright, you see where I put my keys. I never lose my keys when they're there. Yeah. Alright, just checking you, make sure you're still on. Yep. Alright. Now, you're saying to yourself, what the hell are you going to do with a towel? Well, I'm ready to show you. Remember that cup of water we had earlier? See it? What you want to do is put your towel in. Not all the way, because you don't want to get this dirty. Now, believe it or not, if I let it sit here, water will come up and drip down. And I'm going to take this to my car. I'm going to get rid of this and the can. This would be your wick if you didn't bring your towel. And I'm going to bring this to my car. Now, within an hour's time, I should come back and this should be all wet. I'll have something to collect the water on this side to show you the clear water. But I'm going to see if I can find something in my car. What do I got? I got a bucket. I want a bucket. Let's see. You see how it's absorbing now? It's almost up to here. But I'm going to put it right here. And about an hour's time, if it had more water maybe, it will drain around and drip. It'll drip into your other cup that you need. So I'm going to leave that alone, and I'm going to do more exploring of the site. I hope the wind don't lock it down. Get me some of the precious. Ah, you could do. Ah, that's what you could do. I didn't think about that. Oh, my precious. All right, here's the other item that you need. If you can find a cup and one of these, take your knife. I know this is dangerous. I'm not used to big old knife. First time using this knife. Whee! Say congratulations. I hope I don't cut myself. I need my gloves too. Alright, get your second. This is your second thing. Now you want to put that like so. Alright, now you want to walk away, and with an hour's time, that should have water in that cup. Alright. Just to show you that you can just use typical trash is around anywhere. People leave trash everywhere. Look, trash. See, I can cut this cup, cut this, make it to my other drainage for my cup up there. But we're going to come back to that in a few minutes. Let's go adventure. Let's find out what else is out here. Oh, it's making noises. Alright, that rid of the trash. Let's see what this is all about. I already knew that. See, keep your forest clean. But sometimes, when you find that trash, you might need that trash. Like I showed you, the chip bag, you can use a reflector. A can be open. Also, to use as a reflector. You can also use as a crawfish trap if you find a little pond or a little ditch. Damn, I could bring my car this way. I think I'll be this way because it's more a secret. And I have to check the shade. Looks like a burn out here. I got fair skin too, so that's a couple reasons why I don't go in certain places. Because I got fair skin, I get cold easy, and I get bronchitis, and I have to pay $100 and something to get a shot in my ass and get pills. So that's why I don't go camping doing what. Look, trash. What can I do with this? I can use it as flint. That's this paper. I'm not gonna pick it up because I don't feel like throwing it away. But this is you can use this as flint or start a fire with. Even though you got pine needles everywhere. You can also use this tar tree, you know, wipe your butts. Because there's nothing out here to use. I'm beginning to like this trail. If I stay out here, I might use this trail. Come over here to camp. So I'm doing, like I said, I'm going to search everywhere to find a good spot to camp and park. Park and camp. And I'm not a firebug, so I'm not going to build a fire, but I'm still going to get firewood. Next person can use it if they want. Alright, let's go on. See, right here we got fat wood. So if I need fat wood, I can come to this stump and get fat wood. I have to tear it apart, of course. See, that's when an axe comes in. Since I don't carry an axe, I have to use my machete. And machete is not good for that. So I'll probably do without. Here's another bottle. Like I said, you can use bottles for certain items and certain things. Yep, I got my side knife here, and I got my neck knife. Yeah, I remember that road. Oh no, look at that. I can't bring my car this way unless I had a truck. I can still go that way because I got that over there. Let's do more. Let me see, we got dog. Dog. We got human. Let's see. A big dog, or whatever that is. It looks like a freaking bear. But I can't tell, so I can't tell you. Let's see. Been a while since somebody used this track. Ah, see, right here. Footprints. Been used lately. I remember coming through the truck over here was a bitch. It got a big hole. So I can't drive that way. I'd be bottling them out with my car. Mud. I smell mud. Muck. A kitchen sink. I'll wash my hands out here. what can you do with this? I can clean fish, be sanitized. I can cook over it if I have to. You can make a good, excellent barbecue pit. I can also use this as a, I can put fire in here and won't spread. So trash is good to have. Now if I really want somebody's attention, I can burn this tire. But I'm not. See, the tire burns really good. This is the, burns really bright and hot. This will keep you warm at night. Thing still got air. Might take her home. Even the perfect zinc out in the middle of nowhere. Like I said, you can use this. I can make a fire in it. I might take this baby home. Shit. Nothing wrong with it. People throw stuff away all the time. Alright, let's take a look. More trash. See, this would be a good crawfish area. I wish I can go over there. I love to camp over there, but I got a car. If I got dropped off, it'd be a different story. Looks like this is going to be the sum of my video. I just want to show you what you can do with trash. You can pick up a piece of trash and use to survive. Some people don't think out the box or inside that little pink box, especially my little pink one. Alright, somebody using this as a toilet. Best way to take a crap, lean across the tree and spread the cheeks. Alright, I'm gonna go that way, because I know that road goes back there to a dead end. If I took that way, if I kept going that way, I will find the road and I won't get lost. There's supposed to be a trail out there. Not sure. Look, firewood. Be a nice camping spot right here, but the sun will bake me. And it's pretty hot. I can feel the heat. I like it over there. It was cooler. Right now, the sun's bleaching this earth. I can feel heat radiate from the earth. That's how sensitive I am. I can close my eyes and tell you where you got your lighter on sometimes. Sometimes listen to what they said. So this is not a good idea for me, even though they got firewood. I think over there it was cold and cozy, away from the sun. See, the sun's bleaching this earth. And when that happens, it heats up really hot. It is muggy right here. You can barely breathe. So, like I said, you use common trash items to survive. It's been nice. Oh, look at all the firewood down there. Oh my goodness. Now, if I just came here to fish overnight, I'll park down here. Yeah, that's a bad idea. Catch the whole woods on fire, but it's be on the island. Shut up, B. Alright. Oh, look. I can finish making that as a chair. I wonder what they were doing with this. That don't burn well. This don't burn well. Look at this, how they burning it. Push it in. I guess they was clearing it out, and got plenty of firewood on this island, but not a good spot to camp. Not for me. I'll burn. I'll bleach out here. I'm burning now. Since I don't go out, look, I'm turning red right now. Just the shade shows you how sensitive. Plus, I'm a night owl. I work at night. So I work at night. Don't get enough sun, vitamin E. see how dark and shady over there? You can see the difference. That's why I'm gonna camp, if I camp. Alright, look at this. We got glass. Oh yeah, another thing you use with glass. I can use this as a cutting tool. If I don't have a knife, here's my cutting tool. Remember, people leave trash everywhere in the world. Everywhere. Nice place to launch a boat. Whoa, there's a squirrel nest thing. Oh man, this is a no, this is a geo. Yes, I found the geo. That is awesome. I found one without even looking for one. See, geocache. What is geocache? I wanted to start it. See, geocache. Geocache.com. Game prize. What prize? Let's see what happens. People put these little things out like this and hide, and you gotta find it and you put your name on it. It's something fun to do. And when you sign it, you take a picture of it, and you go to geocache.com, and it tells you more about this. There's millions of these geocache items like this, and I found one without even looking. I wonder if they got another one out here. Well, I found the geocache. Let me seal it. That's what you do, is sign your name, and after you find it, take a picture of the location. And that's it. Alright, I want to start my GPS. This is one of my items I do carry when I go to a new spot. I forgot to turn the baby on. So I'm going to turn it on now and walk around, getting location. This tells me how many miles I am, where I'm at, what location I am. And I can post this on YouTube or Facebook and show you where I've been. How fast I walked, blah, 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 blah. You know the rules. Look, is that another geocache? I don't know. We found so many of them when we played the game. But after a while, I got tired of the game. I'm just checking, make sure you're still on. 40 minutes! I'll go ahead and end this video before you get bored. Yeah, I want to end this video with saying, hi Donnie, I'm in your backyard. I just showed you I'm in your backyard. I hope you enjoyed my video on how to use trash to survive. I'm Ranger Kooky, and I'm going to say see you next video called What's in Your Bag? And how to use it. Alright,